This podcast is part of the OIW Podcasting Network.
Hey guys, welcome back to Guilmy Talks. This is Guilmy again, and I just want to say, hey, how's the day going? Thanks for everybody who's been listening, checking in on me this month, seeing how crazy I'm going, and trying to get the daily podcast out. I'm not getting them out every day, but I am trying. That's it. I am going to keep trying, because with the winter coming to Ontario, can't really do the walk and talks because my mic is just blowing through the wind and it's crazy odd audio problems. But want to talk about today, one of my interview podcasts I did a little while ago, but I've just been waiting for a special time to drop this particular one. I got Nessa from batsinthebelfryart.com on the podcast. Me and her have been friends for a long time, all the way back through high school, and we kind of reconnected over pretty much when Ethan's fight happened. She wanted to do some donations and help out in any way that she could, and she came through. Her donations raised a lot of money for that cause, which is amazing. And thank you, Nessa, very much for doing that. I really appreciated it. We talk about everything in there. This one, from family life to life of an artist to being a podcaster and just catching up on old times and having fun. And I just want to say thank you to Nessa for coming on the show. It was fun catching up. Now, my sponsors this week, once again, batsinthebelfryart.com. If you want that special gift for that special someone for the holiday season up there coming, go get a commission from her, because it is absolutely amazing artwork, which I truly love, and I got to interview her this entire show, which was fantastic. Solid Designs. If you need any graphic design work done, go check out Solid Designs on Instagram, guys, because he is an amazing artist. Go check out Hayden's stuff there. And last but not least, if you are in London, Ontario, go check out Doing Fine Kitchens, and absolutely amazing food there, guys. And it's my favorite spot to eat right now in all of London. I don't go out much, but when I do, I'm going there. And his menu is absolutely amazing. And yeah, it's Doing Fine Kitchens right inside Dundas and Sons Brewing. Go check them out. And I'll eventually get those guys on the show. I just need to find time. That's it. Just want to say, I mentioned in yesterday's live video of me doing an unboxing, which got amazing numbers, by the way, which I'm very surprised at. Didn't know people would want to watch me open up toys and me talk about them. That was friggin' cool. I will definitely be doing that again down the road. I got a couple toys actually upstairs to unboxes. I'm going to get that done again. Back to the contest. It was going to drop on my social medias. So it's a social media contest, guys. All I'm asking is for you to like, share, and comment on the post. And I will do a totally random thing. It's a first, second, and third. So basically, first choice, you get pick of all three. Second choice, you get pick of the last two. And then third place, you get the last one that's left. Bats in the Belfry Art donated cards of Jake the Snake Roberts, Macho Man Randy Savage, and the Ultimate Warrior. So go check out the photos on the socials, guys. You can see all of them, and it's going to be a contest. I'll have it up for about a week there. And if you have any questions about the contest, guys, just DM me. It's easy. Or Justin M. Guilmette, Guilmette, @gmail.com, which people have been emailing me more, which is weird. Haven't been getting a lot of emails lately, but up until now. And I just want to say, whoever is downloading the show in Brazil lately, I just want to say thank you. You are noticed. Love ya. Keep listening to Guilmy Talks. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love that my audience is worldwide. It's kind of cool that I'm sitting at my kitchen table here, speaking into a microphone, talking to people all over the world about what's on my mind, and people want to listen to it, or they're just down there loading it to be like, "Ha! Look at this guy. He sucks." But I don't do that to podcasts, so that's my pessimistic mindset showing there. So, all right, guys, I want to say thank you for Nessa to coming on the show. Had a blast talking to you. We definitely got to do it again at some point. And here's the show. Hope everybody enjoys it. Talk to you on the back half. Good morning, good evening, good night. How is everybody doing out there? This is Guilmy again. Thanks for listening again. And today's guest, we have Nessa from batsinthebelfryart.com. I think I got that right. And if not, she will correct me. She is a very old friend of mine, and we've known each other for more than 20 years now.
Silence.
Yeah.
Silence.
We've
couldn't have emphasized old anymore, could you?
And that's why I did it, because as you guys know, I can be kind of an asshole when having friends on, because I find it fun. But she is legit one of my favorite artists, and we are going to be talking about all that today because, well, I love her stuff, and I had to bug her for, I think, the last 50 episodes. But, well, the pandemic came, and now there's no more excuses. Hey, Nessa, how's the day going, kid?
It's not bad, and thank you very much for your persistence in doing this. I appreciate the opportunity for sure. I just don't think anyone wants to actually hear me talk, so.
Oh, I know. But here's the thing. I've been advertising your stuff on the show for years, and people have asked, why don't you ever get this person on? And I'm going to pull the curtain a little bit back. And the reason being, not that she didn't want to do the show, it's because she's hard of hearing or hearing impaired. I don't know the politically correct thing, and I don't want to get yelled at because people just hard of hearing. Okay. Because people don't I don't know anymore. I'm getting old, and I just live my life trying to not piss people off. That's it. Well,
understood.
Yeah, and I do a little show here, and I just basically try to have a fun. So, Nessa, how's the day going?
It's going pretty good. I'm already making plans for the things I'm going to be drawing tonight. I've got a whole bunch of projects going on, and I've got a couple of commissions as well, and I'm trying to help you with your sticker as well. Like, I've got all this in my head, and I'm just going through the list, and okay, these are the ones I should work on today because they're similar robots or whatever, and keep the humans for the next day type deal.
Yep, and once again, my stuff, there's no rush because I'll be honest, she's giving me a freebie, guys. So when it comes up, you better buy it. so I can send a little something back, but.
Oh, no problem. And like I really want to do this. Every time I promise someone out, it's because I really want to do it. I just don't have enough hours in the day. Honestly, I need more hours, and then I can just draw forever, and then everything's good.
Well, as my buddy says, sleep is for the weak. So, but also you're a mother of 2, correct?
I am.
Yep.
Well, 2 human kids and 2 fur kids.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got one of those who thankfully is asleep, and she's a husky, so she's not not running around the house during an interview like she normally does, because she's, yeah, some days I swear I got a broken dog. No, but
I've got a broken cat. I've got a cat that's more dog. When we took him to the vet, we just picked him up randomly out of a litter, and he's growing exponentially, and the veterinarian said that he's part Maine Coon, which means it's going to be like the Great Dane of the dog world, of the cat world. So,
yep.
And as a result, he acts like a dog. You can call him, and he'll come running without having to shake treats or anything. He will play fetch. He doesn't jump on counters because he's so big. He can stand up to look on the counter, and he's only 8 months old.
Yeah, well, a buddy of mine has one of those cats. He's about 4 years old now. They get big. Like,
yeah. Mine's just half a Maine Coon, but the vet thinks he'll be like 17 to 20 pounds.
Oh, wow.
When he's full grown at 2 years. He's 10 pounds now.
And my cat is 17 and I think barely 5 pounds. He's just old. He's healthy. Tony's always been very, very thin. Like, and he hangs out in the basement. That's his spot. He's welcome upstairs. He just never comes upstairs. That's it.
And it was good that we named my kitten Lionel, because what a more fitting name from the Thundercats. He is Lionel.
Yep, because you think you get one thing and you're totally getting it or another. And back to 80s stuff again, which is you seem to be a huge fan of Transformers, which also I am. Just
a little bit of a fan of Transformers, I guess.
Yeah, since you have a webpage about it, you got Megatron right behind your head there. Amazing 80s background. Oh, yeah.
I've got a tattoo, just a small fan.
Oh, yeah. And also, I have no ink because I'm a big baby still, but... All right.
I actually missed what you just said there, actually.
Oh.
I didn't hear that at all.
Well, I just said I don't have any ink right now because I'm a big baby. That's it.
Oh, okay. Obviously, all that gets edited out.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, here's the thing. I do... me and Tom's shows run about... I record about an hour 15. I put out 20.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, yeah. And,
so carrying on back to Megatron.
Oh, yeah. Well, first question. Why did you first become an artist?
It was just the first thing I started doing. I don't know. It's the earliest memory I have is just me drawing, honestly. I remember being in kindergarten and painting, I think it was a pumpkin, and the teacher just went out crazy over it, and she called my parents in, and they said, yeah, she can draw. And it's just always kind of stuck.
We kind of reconnected over Facebook a couple years ago because life happens, friends drift away, and they come back, and it's just a entire circle thing. And I find you actually pay more attention to the people you like the older you get. So yeah, and all the, how should I say it, the teenage bullshit that everybody kind of lives through has passed us by, and we both became a little bit salty over the years, but yeah, which is fun. But so what sparked your interest actually in starting to draw Transformers?
I've always wanted to draw them, and I never did when I was a kid. Part embarrassment, and it was kind of discouraged. Like when I hit about 5 or 6, my parents kind of said, like, girls shouldn't play with Transformers, right, in the 80s. So this was still a thing back then. And so they threw out my Optimus Prime, and it kind of, I guess, became an obsession. So then I would spend my whole life silently obsessing about Transformers while living at home. And then when I moved out, all of a sudden it kind of dawned on me that I'm free, right? I can draw this kind of stuff. And then I still wouldn't, because then I just kind of went through an anti-art phase as well when I dropped out of school. So then, I don't know, one day I was just looking at whatever the new Transformers were at the time, because I was like, what's going on with the franchise? And like, I think it was 2014, 2015. I was checking it out. I wanted to draw Transformers like all my life, but I just never did when I was a kid. It was kind of discouraged. But then it was more about drawing like your original stuff. I draw like Disney characters or girly characters type thing, right? Has your dream ever been to be a wrestler?
Yes.
What's your goal?
I actually went to one class right after high school, between grade 12 and OAC. I took one bump. I knocked myself out.
That's okay.
It's not for me. I know. I love watching it. I love the art. And yeah.
That's wrong. No, you should say I should give it another fucking go, because when you tried it, you were a teenager, and teenagers are easily impressionable. And see, now for me, if I took your logic, I wouldn't be drawing right now.
Right.
I would have said I did it already. I sucked at it. I shouldn't do it again.
Right. But I've been in a ring many times since. I have. Like, you forget, I ran a show. You don't think I was in that ring?
I didn't know. You ran the show? I didn't know that.
Ethan's fight. Me and my buddy Tom ran the show.
Oh, Ethan's fight. Oh, okay, no, I thought that maybe you had like a club that you were running for like years or something. I was like, what the fuck? I totally missed out on that.
No, I have, like, when I brought my dad to Death Proof Fight Club in Toronto, me and him were, I got him to do shots in the wrestling ring. So
that's awesome.
He was in his early 60s doing shots in a wrestling ring with wrestlers.
That's awesome.
And he's like, I'm not getting in that ring. Yeah, you are. All these people will drag you. I'm like, I'm going to trip over the fucking rope, Justin. I'm like, no, you won't. You'll be fine. All right. So when me, my brother, and my dad went to a show, and we got him doing shots. So, yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, Guilmy Talks. This is the Vanessa show now. I flipped the switch.
Here's
the script's on Justin. It's time to ask Justin for questions.
And
everyone, call the number now. Get in your questions.
Oh, yeah. Because here's the thing. I normally don't talk about my shit on the show. So, it's all good.
But you're going to have to. You now have to put that as part of the show.
Oh, yeah. And I'm actually editing my 100th episode before we were... yeah.
Is this number 100?
No. I'm making me and Tom. This one, I don't know when I'm putting it out, to be perfectly honest.
This one is 113.
Okay.
13 is an important number for me.
Yep. I can hold on to it and wait. It's all good. Because right now there's no real dates to drop anything. So there's no conventions coming up where I'm like, okay, I got to get the show out by August 3rd. Because we talk about stuff on it.
Yeah.
So.
No, you can put it out whenever, but just call it number 13.
Okay.
It's number 99, but it's number 13 because Vanessa says so.
Yep. 113. There we go. Written down. All right. Now back to some of the questions. Do you actually have any artistic training as a background?
I do have a little bit. I formally went to Sheridan College for art fundamentals. I wanted to get into the animation department, and I didn't have the drive for it or anything. I didn't take it as seriously. So I took art fundamentals as like a fallback to kind of see if I could improve my stuff and see if I would want to get into it, and I didn't. I would end up dropping out entirely, but I did learn quite a bit while I was there for about a year. I'd say that everything that I learned there definitely improved my art a lot. Like, I learned a lot about compositions, and I learned how to use alcohol markers for the first time. And that's where I discovered like my love for markers, because I was like, holy cow, these are amazing. I love to use them. I love the control I have with them.
Where me, I know nothing about art. I know what I like, and that's about it.
Other than that, I've just been drawing my whole life. Like, my grandfather was an artist, and he painted with a palette knife. And while I never met him and never had any talk with him, he died before I was born. My family kept telling me and showing me pictures of what he had done, and I always kind of wanted to aspire to be like him. To carry it on.
Yeah, genetics can be a funny thing. Just like I have a speech impediment, and I'm doing a podcast. You never thought those two would really go together?
But it's amazing. Honestly, it is. It's called knowing what you want to do and doing it anyways, even if something's out there to stop you.
Oh yeah, because the original story with my podcast, I was supposed to do it with a very good friend of mine, and then I switched jobs and our schedules just never mixed, and I had like 6 or 7 episodes in the bank before I was even. I've never released them. I still have them, which one day I'll put them out. They're not good, but I'll put them out. But it was great practice for me, and then one day I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna try it and see what happens. And I brought a friend of mine over from work who's an actor. We just sat down, we chatted, and worked on the editing skills after that, and put it up, and yeah. And I'm actually gonna be interviewing him again tomorrow or the day after. So I believe he's got one of his movies in TIFF now. So yeah.
Congratulations, that's awesome.
Yep. And I learned editing is a skill after that episode, because he's one of these guys who I'm like, he always thinks before he speaks.
Oh, that's good. That's something I need to learn. Honest to God, I just blurt out verbal diarrhea all the time, and people are like, did you even think about what you said? And I'm like, no.
Just because it just works. If you could, can you describe how your process works?
Okay. So, because, like, I look after my kids during the day, and I have other things that I tend to do and stuff, I have limited drawing time. So, I draw at nighttime when the kids are settled down and in bed. And what I'll do is, when I wake up in the morning, I'll think about the things that I want to draw ahead of time. I'll start looking on my phone for like photo references, planning out the pose, planning out the colors, literally planning the entire thing mentally. I'll draw some rough sketches on a notepad just so I can look at it and rearrange it a little bit during the day, but that's what I do. It's all mental all day long until I get the kids to bed, and then I sit down. And then I start to draw, because by then I've already made all the decisions. So as soon as I start to draw, it's the pose, it's everything already. I'm not thinking about it. Because unfortunately with art, it's literally like 60% mental. You've got to like plan ahead of time what you're going to do, everything you're going to do, all the things you're going to use. And sometimes I end up spending hours thinking about that. And not drawing, so I try to do that during the day so that I maximize my drawing time at nighttime.
So yeah, you seem to have your process down. So
it's taken a long time to cultivate this kind of process. You also have to get into like a good mindset too for drawing. When you're younger, you kind of had this like idea that inspiration just kind of comes to you, but then when you go to art school, the teachers teach you that you have to know, and you can't wait for inspiration to come. You have to find it, and you have to cultivate it. And so in order to do that, I make sure that a lot of the accounts that I follow on Instagram are like models, scenery pictures, color swatches, all sorts of things. So I'm constantly inspired by everything that I see. And then I'm also very careful with listening to the news and things like that. If I'm planning on drawing, I will turn off social media notifications about an hour or two before I start drawing, just so that I don't get into anything that might ruin a good drawing kind of mood. Yes, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, because when I send you weird pictures, mostly transformers, you never respond until like 6 a.m.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm doing that, and I fully apologize to everyone out there that ever sends me anything at nighttime. But yeah, if I don't reply, that's exactly why, because I'm trying to cultivate that mindset. And sometimes I know people are just gonna send pictures, but then every now and then someone surprises you with some bombshell news that just derails everything, and then it's just, okay, I can't draw now because holy cow, I've got to deal with this.
Oh yeah, because friendship and family and life.
Family members are notorious for calling me around 4 or 5, maybe because they're getting off work, I don't know, but like I tell them every time, if I don't answer the phone, it's because if it's an emergency, call me back twice. But if it's not an emergency, if you just want to chat and talk, I'm not answering the phone. I've got work to do.
Yep. Which is work is work. Just like as my listeners know, I'm on my breaks at work. I have the laptop, I got headphones, I'm editing. I have an hour lunch. I'm not going to sit around chatting with people, because if I edit at work, I have more time at home with wife and kids.
Part of getting older is like learning to really balance your time, because you remember when you were younger and you were stupid with your time and you had too much time and you did nothing with it, right? Mm-hmm. And then now it's like you've got parents, you've got jobs, you've got all these other responsibilities that you kind of have to prioritize your time and make use of it in the best way you can.
And I just got 2 questions left. That's all.
Okay.
Unless, unless you and I got the Guilmy Talks 10. If you want to do that or not, but which is basically 10 either or questions, like Maiden or Priest. Just Iron Maiden or Judas Priest.
Oh man, Maiden.
Everybody picks Maiden except me.
Well, okay, so if I was gonna go with Judas Priest, it was because I liked John Lowry, who ended up being one of his guitarists for them down the road in a side project. But no, I always pick Iron Maiden. Yeah, I can't even say why. Maybe because I grew up with it, listening to it.
Oh yeah,
that might be why.
Oh, and I remember when John 5 contacted you for the first time.
Man, honestly, that was such an amazing time, and I'm going through my boxes. I found it and I put it away because I was like, I'm going to show everybody this, and then now I can't find it again. I still have all the guitar picks. I've got his shirt. I've got all this stuff. I'm still following him on Instagram. I'm debating going and saying, hi, do you remember that geek in like 2005 that ran the official John 5 page and you called her and everything? Yeah, that's me.
Oh yeah.
You sent me a t-shirt and a whole bunch of other stuff, but then at the same time I'm just like, I'm afraid to, because he's got like 100,000 followers. I don't want it to seem like I'm just here to be like latch on to that. I'm just really just being like, hi, it's me, still a loser.
And I'm just saying you should, and he does.
Who's what, huh?
I'm just going to say you should contact him, and he does remember you.
How do you know he remembers me?
I'm not gonna get into it. I may have. We're recording. I can't. It's I've been trying to get him on the show, and I name dropped you, and he remembers who you are.
That's cool. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna draw some fan art for him. Because,
there you go.
Do you know I really wanted to draw it for him back then, but I had just gotten out of college and I was in a hate out mode. So I was focused on doing computer stuff. And so I never did. So I'm going to draw him some fan art. We're going to get that ball going. And if he wants his if he wants his tour shirt back, I'll give it back to him.
Oh, yeah.
If you'll say hi to me or something.
Well, here's the thing. He's the nicest, most soft-spoken guy on the planet. Yeah. Unless you get him talking about music. And then, because I've been trying to get him on the show. It just has not worked. Because...
Oh, my God. Yeah.
But yes, I do recommend reach out. He does remember you, and that's it.
Okay.
What do you wish people knew about the genre you're currently working in?
Oh, jeez, that's tough.
Yeah, like I'm a professional or something at this.
I know, right? I'm amazed. I'm getting tough questions. No, I'm kidding. I just wish people would give more indie comics a chance. Everyone seems to just focus on the major houses, and they won't even, it's like they associate indie comics with being not good enough or something. Like, if you say, hey, give this a shot, they'll just be like, they'll look at you and they'll be like, does it have Superman or anyone in it? And I'm like, no, but it's still good, or probably even better. Just try it. And I don't know, it's just this kind of attitude that a lot of people seem to have, and they're really missing out because some of the stuff's really awesome.
Yeah, because as you know, I've read a comic or two. I may have 3 bookcases of graphic novels upstairs and 8 or 9 long boxes just sitting there, which my wife is so happy that I'm taking all this space up right now, because I'm trying to get the collection downsized before the COVID hit, and then I'm like, I don't feel comfortable selling anything over Kijiji or anything like that right now for obvious reasons. So it's just kind of sitting there taking up half of our bedroom. She's a little understanding of my craziness.
It's all about getting that library in your house so that you can have all the comic books and all the cool toys and stuff.
Oh yeah. And this is the one that is the most what does your work say about you?
Oh man, nothing. I'm gonna just leap back into the void. That's it. I've got nothing to say. I don't know. I would really like to get a chance to do this professionally. But honestly, I'm just having fun. I'm drawing, and I'm going to put out my own creative done story on my own. Like, I'm not going, I don't know. Erase this. This is horrible.
That's the thing about podcasts. Nobody's perfect, and that's why I like the medium so much. All right, let's restart the question here. Let me rephrase it a little bit. What do you want what do you want your work to say, if anything?
Jesus, I honestly want to cheer people up. That's why I put so much bright colors all the time, is because I want people to see it and feel like maybe a little bit inspired or maybe happy to a degree. Even if it's robots, I think that I can kind of make it bright and cheerful and fun enough that it doesn't matter what the context is. Or that's my goal, at least.
Oh, yeah.
I just think that things can be too serious sometimes, and that everything can be too dreary, and I personally really get excited when I see the bright colors and stuff. It kind of uplifts me. I'm an extremely moody person, so the bright colors kind of help my spirits.
Just gonna say, as your hair.
Yes.
See, normally with being the professional podcaster, I would not say that shit. as you guys can't see right now, Nessa has bright purple hair.
Yes.
Yes, purple's a color I have very difficulties with. So, yep. No, I found out. I have like Commodore 64 vision.
Okay.
Like I have trouble with shades.
Really? Okay.
Yep. See, now you think back, way back when I didn't notice little things about art, it explains it now.
And I would sit on you. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, like why can't you see the thing from here to here? I'm like, I don't see it. Yeah. I only have I think it's 64 to 128 colors.
Wow, well, I apologize for any time I ever shit on you way back when. Still for getting angry.
or the lovely day you went mute for the entire day. That pissed me off so much. Oh, I was so frustrated that day. I'm like,
I'm sorry. Poor Justin.
Oh yeah. Because I was an interesting fellow in high school. Let's just describe that. Yeah.
And you always wore the long trench coats and listen to Ramsey.
And I still do, so it works out fine.
Actually, you do a good job.
Yeah, the his solo album Linderman was actually really good.
Yeah, no, I haven't. The last album I paid attention to was, I don't know, I forget what it was called, but it had Mind Tile on it, and it had it was the one basically all about eating.
Okay.
Like everything, like cannibal kind of style stuff.
Yep.
What was that? I don't know. I think it was. Well, it was long. It was obviously. How old's Lindemann now? Because he was like 50 when I was listening.
Yeah, he's for a man his age, he's still rocking it. He has a salt and pepper hair now, and he's jacked as all hell, and he's still killing it live. Oh yeah. Oh, there's and the Rammstein guys, they're all built too, which is interesting. Like, you think there would be one chubby bass player in that band, but
So, who's your favorite Transformer of all the Transformers?
Who is my favorite? Mine? Powerglide.
Yeah.
Powerglide's probably my favorite, and then for Decepticons, I've always liked the bad guy combiners. So Devastator, Bruticus, those guys. Don't get me wrong, I love Megatron, Starscream, all those guys. I've always been a background character guy. Like, my favorite comic guys are Blue Beetle and Booster Gold from DC.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like, I've always been a background guy going, what's that guy's story?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, no, there's a lot of people like that. And what do you think about the idea that the characters that you like or that you admire, or like you admire or like them because you've seen that part of you in them?
Oh yeah, I can totally see that from Powerglide because he was the little guy on the show, and I was. Yeah.
And he was the first one to get it on with a human.
Yep.
You were the first one married out of all of us.
Oh, I was, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you're just like Powerglide.
Well, I didn't expect it to happen in any way, shape, or form because you knew me before Catherine, and you knew me after Catherine, and you knew I fell very, very hard for her, and I still do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, that's lovely. And just like Powerglide fell for Astoria, that's
yes.
her name?
Yep.
Yes.
And yeah, and sorry, I don't know many people who know me before Catherine because we've been together for 20 years now.
Can you stop referring to age times? Jeez.
But here's the thing. Neither one of us look old, which is great.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
But it's good, like, honestly, though, the age stick has hit me over the last year. Like, there's a huge difference in the amount of lines I've got on my face now from last year, this time, and this year. Like,
Yep. Oh, I know. It eventually happens where me, I don't know. I have like 2 gray hairs in my beard right there. That's about it.
Yeah. Are you able to grow a beard?
Oh, God, no. I still can't. Like.
So what color does my hair look like to you? If you have trouble seeing purple.
To me, I can recognize it as purple, but for me, it would be more of a blue.
Interesting. That's cool.
Yeah, it's like my color palette's off. So when they say, "Okay, go get the red so and so from the shop," and I'm just like, clicking the panic button to always find these cars. Oh, it's yeah, that's it. Because I didn't know until years and years later. So, yeah.
I have like hyper color vision. Like, I don't see, for me, when I see purple, I don't just see purple. I see the pinks and blues and maybe the golds and whatever other ranges. Like, that's why if you ever look at my art, it's never just one solid red and like a shadow. It's like millions of reds in every color I could find, because I was really influenced by the Impressionist painters.
Oh, yeah.
No, not Impression. Was it Impression? When were in them? Jeez, I'm having a brain fart. But basically, they never really defined things. They used just tons and tons of colors, and from standing from a distance, you could figure out that you're looking at like Monet's lily pads in the lake type thing. Oh, yeah. But when you got up close, it looked like a whole bunch of mottled blobs all over the place. But that's kind of where I got the idea to start using all these crazy colors.
Oh, yeah. And also, we're both 80s kids.
Yes.
So, and if to the younger listeners, look up what clothes looked like in the 80s and the early 90s. It was all neon all the time, and I hated it. So I went to black.
Yes, no, I'm definitely, like, a lot of people keep saying they see the 90s influence in my art, and that makes me happy, because I really loved a lot of it. Like, the bold, thick lines and the neon colors and stuff. It was all exciting to see and stuff like that. Yep. You know, and I love the obvious comic style of things, you know.
Yeah, and I just had the craziest idea. Transformers in grunge gear.
Transformer in grunge?
Grunge gear. Flannels, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
No, I'm just like... Yeah, I'm just... But as you know, I can't draw shit. So, as you can see, my handwriting isn't good either. Still. So, but yeah. Here, let me just... There we go. What? Well, I broke it 3 times. I think you were there for once, but...
Yeah, once. I didn't know you did a couple more times. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. No, I did it twice in high school and once in my early 20s. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. Because I was clumsy and I fell down a lot.
Wow.
Yep. All right. Now, guys, let's get to the Guilmy Talks 10. As you guys know, it's 10 either-or questions. And it's very, very simple, very easy. And so, let's start out with... I'm going to change this one up because I know you're an Instagram girl. But Facebook or Twitter?
Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah.
I'm
Facebook. Burn it. I haven't been on it in so long. Burn it.
As we're using Facebook Messenger to do this podcast.
I don't even want it. Well, I won't actually go on Facebook. I literally keep the Messenger because I have Shannon in Bahamas and you and a handful of people that I talk to that I don't see face to face. Other than that, I have nothing to do with it.
Oh yeah. Candy or gum?
KD or gum?
Candy.
Oh, candy. Sorry.
No worries. All right, now
Belly.
now
Eat that shit.
now I do want to know, KD or Gum?
I don't know. Who's Katie? Oh, crap dinner. Jeez. I was thinking about Katie Lane. I don't know why the fuck I'm thinking about all this shit. I'll take craft dinner over Gum as well.
Okay. For me, I'm an ex smoker. I need the Gum.
Yeah, that's true.
Pirate or Viking?
Oh, why? This is hard. Can I have a pirate Viking?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Because
that's the best of both worlds, honestly. Like pirates and Vikings, like
now I really want to see that. All right.
they're like the same thing. Pirates and Vikings are like the fucking same thing.
They are not. They are. No, they're both boat people, but that's it. Like Vikings have funerals where somebody dies on a pirate ship, you get thrown over.
Well, so the Vikings have ancestors and honor their gods and come from the cold, and pirates are swashbuckling pirates.
Yep. All right. Shower or bath?
Bath. I like to sit and think about all the things that I shouldn't think about.
And also, you get away from the children for 5 minutes, maybe.
That's true. I put on that death metal music and I lock the door. No,
Yep.
I don't lock the door. They can knock and they can come in and hang out and stuff. But yeah, I do like baths.
Yeah, because mom life. No mom gets to lock a door ever.
Yes.
All right. Hot dogs or burgers?
It's really 50-50. It depends on the mood.
All right. Hey, that's perfectly fine. All right. Hot, sunny, beautiful summer day where you're at the beach hanging out, 28 degrees, low humidity, water's perfectly fine. Or the perfect winter day where you just need a jacket and a toque, or a wool hat for people who don't understand toques.
I'll take a perfect winter day. Like, is there a fresh snowfall?
Yeah, like
I'll take
that nice crunchy under boot feeling. Yeah.
28 degrees is just too fucking hot for me.
All right. Sweater or hoodie?
Hoodie. I live in hoodies.
Still, eh?
I exist in hoodies.
You've always been a hoodie girl, if I
still
recall.
wear the fucking hoodies that I had in high school.
That's good. Hey, they still fit. Yay.
I haven't changed. Like I'll gain weight and then I lose it, but it's always roughly the same.
Hey, that's everybody though.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like me, I'm up to right now. I'm the largest I've been in like 7 years because of stupid quarantine, and yeah, that's it. Ooh, salty or sweet?
Both.
Yep.
There's who's it by? Cadbury, I think it is, and they've got like this bag of salty and sweet. So you've got the Swedish berries, and you've got the gummy fish and stuff. But then you also have, I think, pretzels and some chocolate in it. It's an amazing bag of snacks.
I will check it out now. Here's another one: vampire or werewolf?
Fuck, this is hard. It depends on the vampire and the werewolf, because if we're talking about like the underworld werewolves, they're perfect. Vampires, I really like vampires though. I loved Interview with the Vampire and Isis Vampires. They were I like both. Fuck it, I like both.
And now, the last one. Very difficult. This is the question that has caused so many arguments on the show and rants and everything.
So I'm allowed to yell at you?
Oh yeah. Toilet paper, over or under?
Fucking hell. What if I don't pay attention? I just put it on the roll.
See, this is Nessa has little children, so she's just happy it's in there.
Basically, that's the story of it. I don't give a fuck. I'm just like, get it on so that people are using it so that we don't have more problems.
Oh, yeah. Because I've had rants about how we should be using baby wipes instead to the beard versus mullet. You should put googly eyes above it and tell the children beard's good, mullet bad. I have had entire rants on this, and I absolutely love that question because some people are like, what the fuck?
And then other people will give you the fucking 10th degree over how the fuck it's gonna go. See, for me, I pick and choose my battles, and, you know, while I may not lose my shit over how the toilet paper gets put on the roll, I might choose to lose my shit over something else, like how you're watering my plants. If you're putting fucking tap water, I might come at you. But if you're using the water that I've been saving, like the rainwater and shit that's been getting rid of chemicals for days and it's all perfect and ready to go, then okay, well, all right. But you know what I mean? Everyone has their issues.
Yeah.
You got any more questions like that? Those are fun.
No, that's 10. But I do. Another one.
An entire interview of those questions. I would do those all the time.
Oh, yeah. No, that's why I do these. Here's an extra one, which I think you may really enjoy. Superman or Spider-Man?
Oh, man.
I know.
Fucking hell. Okay. I think Spider-Man, because I can relate to him on some level at least, and I don't know, I've always, like, I've been drawing Spider-Man and stuff. I've only maybe drawn Superman maybe like 3 times in my entire life. Like, I'll look to him and like he's Superman and stuff like that, and he's iconic, but beyond that, nah, man, I'm Spider-Man.
I think it's the gods of DC versus the street level of Marvel. I think people can connect more.
And I appreciate Marvel's street level so much.
I've been a Punisher guy, so and if anybody kind of got to wrap this up, but this has been fun. Come
It has been fun
because
you're pretty easy to talk to.
we got to do this again. Maybe not even record it sometime, or grab a coffee the next time I'm in Guelph. But
yeah, for sure. You can come and meet my brats.
Oh yeah, and then it'll be like, hello, children.
I know. Man. Yeah.
Abe, you know I got 4, so.
Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. Like, I'm just laughing because, like, back when I used to live on Western and you and Blaine would ring the doorbell. Did Blaine have a trench coat too?
Oh, he had something. I think so. And 2 large guys show up to pick up this girl wearing trench coats. We got many odd looks every so often.
I remember, honestly, the one time there were 2 cars, and it was you guys, and you guys had everybody. I think even John Ray was there.
Oh yeah.
And our car, and it was just two cars of guys, and you guys came and rang on my doorbell, and my mom was cursing me as I was leaving. She was like, "Do you know what you look like to the neighborhood?" And I'm like, "Mom, they're my friends. I'm a guy too. Like, fuck off."
Yeah.
She's like, "No, you're not."
Oh no, you didn't. We weren't the quote unquote weird people. No.
Yeah.
But high school was fun.
Yeah.
It was.
It was definitely a learning lesson, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, because then we all learned that nobody gives a shit and everybody's fucked up. We just embraced it a little bit earlier than most.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Right.
If there's something I'm really grateful for is that I didn't, like, I remember when I had Emerson, and then so in the hospital when I was going for the C-section, they had to take all my piercings out. And, like, I had nipple piercings, I had piercings all over my ears, I had my Monroe still on my nose, like, you know, and then they took them all out because you can't have any piercings when you go in for the operation. And then after he was out, your mind changes and stuff. And I went through a period where I just kind of stopped listening to music and I'm just sort of focusing on mommy groups and, doing the thing that you thought that you're supposed to do, like as an adult and as a mom. And then I realized I fucking hated it all. And then I went right back to listen to music, and that's when I kind of rediscovered Megatron again and stuff, and all of a sudden I'm like, fuck that. I just dodged a hell of a bullet, because life is so much more enjoyable when you're still reading comics and you're still believing that, Superman could exist or whatever,
Oh yeah.
It's a lot more fun that way.
Why do you think I like wrestling? It's like a comic book coming to life.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. But and if people want to follow you, because I almost forgot all the social media shit. If people want to follow you, where can they find you?
Well, they can find me at my website, www.batsinthebelfryart.com, or you can find me on Instagram, batsinthebelfryart, Twitter as well, bats in belfry art, because I couldn't put the part because it was too long for the Twitter handle. But yeah, you can find me any there.
Yep. And if anybody wants to find me, I'm at Guilmy on Twitter, at Guilmy Talks on Insta, and Guilmy Talks on Facebook. And don't forget to check out the Ontario Indie Wrestling Podcast Network, guys. Currently, we are on Twitter and Facebook. Going to get the Instagram page up at some point, but you know what? I'm just fucking busy. That's it. I don't have time to do another 15th social media thing.
No, actually, honestly, trust me, I'm still trying to get a handle of Twitter, and I've had it for like 3 years. And sometimes I post something and it does really well, but I'll only get like 3 followers, And then other times I'll post something and it gets completely ignored. And so I'm like, why the fuck am I even doing this? I've got like 350 followers on Twitter. I focus on Instagram because of the number it's adding, because it's the one that made the most sense. And now everyone's trying to get me to move to a new platform, and I'm like, I don't want to. I'm fucking tired. I'm sick of learning all these new platforms and new social media requirements and stuff.
Oh yeah, we're 90s kids and we don't get it.
Yeah, no.
No. And it just I don't live my life online, which is kind of very fun. Okay, gonna say thank you very, very much for coming on the show.
Okay, no problem. I had a great time, actually. I'm surprised you didn't really talk much about Megatron, though. I'm a little disappointed.
Hey kid, there's always next time.
Alright, sounds good. Thank you, Justin.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you very much to Nessa and Bats in the Belfry Art for coming on the show. It was a great chat, and we got to catch up, and it was just a lot of fun. And you know what? I just want to say about the contest, it's go to the social media pages, 1 entry per social media thing. I'm gonna put it up as soon as this podcast goes out. I'm putting the contest up. Go like, share, comment, and on Twitter, retweet or share it on, Twitter stuff. So I just want you guys to know about the contest. It's 3 card pictures of wrestlers: Jake the Snake Roberts, Ultimate Warrior, and Macho Man Randy Savage. How it's going to work is I'm just going to pick 3 totally random guys. I got a little program here to figure it out. And that's it. All you got to do is like, comment, share. The comment, say whatever you want. Just say like, hey, how's it going? Or, hey, I like the contest. Or, Blueberry, I don't care. Just comment on there so I know you're participating. Just asking for those 3 little things. And it'll be attached to all the Guilmy Talks socials. So go check it out there. Just want to say to my sponsors, once again, Doing Fine Kitchens in London, Ontario, on the corner of Adelaide and Dundas, inside Dundas and Sons Brewing. Go check out that restaurant because it is absolutely amazing food. and I love it. And if you get a chance, I personally recommend the beer too. It's fantastic. If you need any graphic design work done, go check it out at Solid Designs on Instagram. Amazing artwork, and he can figure stuff out there for you. And of course, go check out batsinthebelfryart.com. She is doing commissions right now, and if you want something done for that special somebody on your list, because she is an amazing artist, get a commission from her. Talk to her about calendars, or just a commission that person loves. Just if there's a certain character you can't find anything about, trust me, I know this as a father of a son who loves all things anime, which I don't get, but I don't know much about it, so I go to stores and ask people for help. So yeah, that's what I do, because he absolutely loves it. If you want that special gift for somebody in an amazing artistic way, go check out batsinthebelfryart.com. I just want to say thank you for listening, guys. Thanks for putting up with my dailies this month. I'm trying to get them done, but the past few days with the wind, and I think I'm going to start doing those drive-in talks more. I really, really enjoyed that. Going to try to knock another one out tomorrow. And I just want to say a special thank you to my lovely wife. She has been putting up with a lot from me lately this month, putting up the daily podcast and taking more time for myself instead of being the partner I know I can and should be. She's been letting me try this month, and I just want to say thank you, sweetie. I love you, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.